everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel, Chasing the Taste. I'm Chef Jaya, and tonight you all are in for a treat. I will be making spinach mushroom stuffed Alfredo chicken pasta. Now before we get started, I'm going to show you the ingredients we have for this wonderful dish we're making tonight. So right here we have the chicken breast, which we're going to skin. We have julienne onions, sliced mushroom, and julienne red peppers, fresh spinach, and your basic seasoning, salt and pepper mixed together, a house seasoning that I have created, a Chasing the Taste all-purpose seasoning that we have here, and minced garlic. And this is everything we're gonna stuff with the chicken breast. Over here is all the ingredients we have to make our delicious Cajun pasta sauce. So we have heavy cream, we have Gouda, shredded Parmesan, Velveeta to make that cream sauce very creamy, and olive oil, and our fettuccine noodles that we'll be using. Okay, so over here we're gonna start with your pasta noodles. We're gonna boil the pasta noodles, and I already got it started. I put some olive oil up in here followed by salt. You always want to put salt inside of your water because it's going to actually give your noodles that flavor. So I started my pan over here so we can go ahead and saute up the julienne onions and the julienne peppers followed by the mushrooms so we can stuff it inside of the chicken. So since our pan is already hot, I'm going to put the olive oil up in here to get it there. So you want your olive oil to coat your non-stick pan, and it's always great to get a non-stick pan. So you're going to put some of your peppers in there and half of your mushrooms because we're going to go ahead and use some of it for a sauce. And I already went and rinsed off all the vegetables and everything before cutting them and prepping them. So you should too. And then we're just going to put some of our basic seasoning on there, salt and pepper, and let it sizzle. So when you're using a non-stick skillet, a tip for you all is to make sure you use something rubber like this so you don't scratch up your your non-stick pan. And while we wait for that, since our water is back here already boiling, we're going to go ahead and get our noodles in there so they can begin to cook. And what I normally do is I always break my noodles. I just do. It's easier to eat them. So now what we're going to do over here, we're going to skim the chicken off. And you can use your chef knife if you have one. And this is a Pioneer Woman's chef knife. You can get it at Walmart for about $8. And it cuts really, really well. But with your chicken breasts, before you stuff them, like I said before, you want to just skim all that fat off. If you don't want fat on your chicken. And I don't want fat on my chicken. After you cut all the fat off the chicken, skin the fat, you're gonna cut a pocket into your chicken breast. You're gonna cut it lengthwise halfway, and it's gonna look like this. So we can stuff the chicken. And I did the other one as well. So by now, your pepper and mushroom mix should be cooled down. And over here what we have, what we will be stuffing the chicken breast with as well, what I forgot to mention in the beginning of the video. What's in this mixing bowl is cream cheese, Gouda, Parmesan cheese, some minced garlic, some of Chasing the Taste all-purpose seasoning, some salt and pepper, and spinach. And what I did was just mix it all up in the bowl. And when you're doing this, make sure that your cream cheese is at room temperature because it's going to be harder to get everything all mixed up. So what you want to do is open your chicken breast and take some of this mix and just spread it inside of your chicken breast and get it up in there. And then after we stuff it with our cream cheese mixture, we're going to take the peppers and onions and mushrooms that we sauteed, and we're going to also put it inside the chicken breast because we're going to stuff this in here as well. And it's get as much as you can inside of here I love peppers and onions, so I'm gonna stuff as much as I can. Okay, so we're gonna close it and fold it. Stuff what you can in there and close it. We're gonna do this one as well. Look at that yummy goodness. After you stuff the chicken, I'm just gonna take my pastry brush and take some of the olive oil and baste it over the chicken. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I want my seasoning to stick really well to my chicken. And what we're gonna use is the all-purpose Chasing the Taste seasoning that we have here. And we're just gonna put it all over your chicken. And make sure you season it really, really, really well. We're chasing the taste anyways, right? Okay, so now that we got our chicken breasts all stuffed and seasoned, we're gonna put it in this skillet, which I mixed with butter, salted butter, and olive oil. So we're gonna put the chicken breasts up in there. And we're just gonna brown it on both sides for 1.5 minutes. And then you want to keep your stove at a medium-high temperature while you're doing this, because you don't want to cook it too slow and you don't want to cook it too fast. And while we're waiting on that to brown, our fettuccine noodles are up. So now we're going to drain them and rinse them off. Start on our cheese sauce we have over here. I have Velveeta. I have it already diced up. We're going to use all of the Velveeta. Like I said, we want our pasta sauce to be very creamy. Then we're going to put in Gouda and Parmesan cheese. Guys, now it's time to plate. We have our stuffed chicken breast out of the oven. Over here we have our pasta noodles, where I took the liberty of adding some julienne peppers and onions and mushrooms, what we stuffed the chicken breast with. And here's our cheese sauce, nice and creamy and thick. On your pasta noodles, I always season my pasta noodles. That's why we're called Chasing the Taste. We're going to take some of this cream sauce. We're going to add a little bit into our pasta noodles so the pasta can lock up some of that good moisture. And then we're going to take it over there and we're going to plate it up, you guys. Get ready. So now it's time to plate. We have our delicious pasta right here. Nice mixed up. You see how creamy it is. We're going to take that and we're going to plate it on our plate. Look at that, you guys. Take our chicken and we're gonna slice it up so we can put it on top of our pasta. And it's okay if some of your filling ooze out. Take some of your pasta here. Then you want to lay it, your pasta, excuse me. Take some of your stuffed chicken breast, lay it over your pasta. Look how yummy that looks. And then we're going to take and add a little bit more of our cream sauce on top. Just going to drizzle a little bit on top to get it up. I'm a sauce person, so get it extra saucy. And then of course I love spice, so we're gonna take a little bit of this Slap Your Mama and we're gonna pour it on top for extra spice. And look at that. It looks really, really yummy. Okay, you guys, so now we're about to taste this delicious pasta as well. I paired it with a house salad and some Moscato sweet wine. You always need some wine to go with that great pasta. So let's dig in and see what we have. Oh, the chicken is already falling apart. Now that is some good chicken. So let's see. And by the way, I never made this dish before, so. Yeah, this pasta is so good. I'm not even lying. It is so freaking delicious. It has flavors everywhere. The pasta, the sauce, even inside of the chicken breast, if you can still see it stuffed a little bit. Oh my God, it is so good. But I would like to thank you all for joining me tonight on Chasing the Taste, and I look forward to hearing from you all. And make sure you all subscribe below to my channel, because we got some more stuff in store. So good night and